So first thing is Yuvraj Godse asked roadmap to a React developer. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you that when you are trying to learn React, then focus upon how can you build projects, right? Good, big, large scale projects in React. That should be your end goal. When you know your end goal is to big, large scale production ready React applications, so then try to learn major concepts, whatever the fundamentals of React are. So first of all, what topics you should know is, first of all, you should know what is React hooks, how do you create components. It starts with the basics, and then you will also have to learn that how do you have conditional rendering, and then so many other things, right? React developer is a very big profile. Then you should also know, see, think about, you are building a web application in React. You would need routing also inside that. You will need styling also inside that. You will need to know React context. You will need to know, so many things are there, right? um, there is no straightforward roadmap, but I will give you a hack. Do you want a hack to know the roadmap of React developer? I have a hack for you. So if you want to see the roadmap of React developer, go to namastedev.com. I have a course, Namaste React. I'm not asking you to buy it, right? Before you think that I am promoting my course, let me tell you, just go through the course curriculum, right? In namastedev.com, in Namaste React, you go to that page and see the course curriculum. In that curriculum, there are topics mentioned. So that is your roadmap, right? I have taught all these topics on in Namaste React, and I have followed that roadmap. You can also follow that roadmap, learn from anywhere on the internet you wish to. If you want to buy the course. Don't want to buy, that's completely okay, right? I'm not forcing you, but I'm saying the roadmap is available. Just go to Namaste React's website and check the curriculum, all those topics you should know. Okay. And then also learn to make projects. Okay. The projects is the most important part. You should be able to build projects. Cool. So let us move to some other question. Hello, sir. Aman says, hello, sir. I am learning Next.js. I am good with React HTML, Node.js, Express, MongoDB. Learning Next.js will be worth in 2024. Yes, definitely. See, if you already know Node.js, React.js, then you can move towards Next.js. What my opinion is, I am still very less confident about Next.js, right? I think Next.js is right, very new in market as compared to React. So namastedev.com, the website that we have built that namastedev.com website using Next.js, and we faced a lot of issues. Trust me, we faced a lot of issues while building it. So that is why I am not much confident with Next.js to build my next project. But yes, it is good, right? You can learn it, you can explore it, and as the new versions of Next.js will come up, it will just going to be better. So good to learn Next.js. Good strategy. Cool. So let's take some other let's take some other questions. How are you doing? First of all, just let me know how are you doing in the comments, right? I just want to know that, right? It's a long time I have been doing live, so I just wanted to check how are you doing, how are you feeling, how is your job going on, how was your 2023, right? Just comment down below, I would love to read it. Cool. Let me take my next question. So there is one person, anonymous spider. Okay. So let me take his question. How and from where to prepare for mock interview? Any tips so that it can help in real interviews? So see, where to prepare? The preparation for mock interviews is not different than the preparation of real life interview, right? It is same. I think your question is how to get that mock interview. So the first best thing to get a mock interview is to ask your friends to take it, but don't ask your close friends. When you take a mock interview with your close friend, right? If you will ask your close friend to take a mock interview, what they will do is it will all be a fun session. It will not be a mock interview. It will be a fun session, isn't it? Right? Happened with me, right? I advised few of my juniors to give and take mock interviews. So when they started questioning each other, they just started laughing, right? Because you are not serious with your close friends. So what I would suggest is, always, if you want to give a mock interview, give it to your distant friend, or find someone online of your stature, right? Suppose if you are a fresher, find another fresher who also needs a mock interview. You take theirs, they take yours, and that's a good way to find someone for mock interview. And the preparation is again the same as your real interview. There is nothing uh, different. Cool. So great thing, man. Right? Is Salesforce a good career? Right? Somebody asked me, is Salesforce a good career? So see, to be very honest, I am not a Salesforce developer. I don't know much about Salesforce. So ask someone who is into Salesforce. I am not, right. I am not a Salesforce. Right? I don't even know exactly, right, what is the current, what you'll say, what are the current trends around Salesforce. So I'm not there. So not the right person to answer this. Another question is, just आपका फ्राज का वीडियो देखा? Yes. So basically I did a podcast with Fraz. So Fraz is a YouTuber. So you can type in on YouTube Fraz Akshay podcast. I have done that podcast. Watch it. Right. It was more about front end domain and how to get into front end, how to be a front end developer, and all that stuff. Right. How much salary can you expect? What are the roadmap to become a front end developer? All that I covered in that video. Right. My podcast. Let's Let's move to some other question. So Arman Thakur asks, how to and where to apply for internships? Nice question. A lot of people would be looking for internships who are in college. So the first thing I would say is, try to work for startups. Don't try to get an internship in a very big organization. The best thing is try for startups. If you will work in startups, you will learn a lot, because see, internships is a very short period of time where you have to work on something. So if you will go in a big company, then those 6 months of time is very less to build something significant. If you will join a startup, that would be best. Now, how to find startup? You can find it on LinkedIn. Reach out to new startups that you see on LinkedIn. Reach out to their HR, write to their career pages. They can take, right? Startups are looking for engineers and they don't even have much money. So best place to work as an intern is a startup. Okay. If you don't find internships in anywhere, then what you have to do is, you will have to first of all build good projects and start freelancing. Freelancing is very underrated. Freelancing is so underrated. I just want to stress more upon freelancing. If you don't get internships, do freelancing, right? The second option. The third option is open source. If you don't get internship, you don't get freelancing, the third option with you is open source. Do open source contributions, right? Learn Git and GitHub, build some projects, do open source contribution. That is the third option you have instead of internships, right? Internship in startups, right? Internship in startups, freelancing, and then third one, what? Open source. Okay, three things. Cool. Let's move to some other question. Thank you for the super chat. Amit Raj, thank you for the super chat here. Right. So somebody has given a super chat. Hello, sir. I have done 400 questions on lead code. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Yes. So Amit Raj says, hello, sir. I have done 400 questions on lead code, some classical problems on SPOJ as well. Can you suggest me how many projects will be sufficient for CV? Please suggest some tips for zero experience. So this person has done 400 lead code questions. First of all, huge respect to 400 lead code questions. Huge respect, man, right? 400 lead code questions is not a joke. If you have done it seriously, you are at a very good place, my dear friend. Right? You are at a very good place. And you have also said you have done some problems on SPOJ. That's a really great thing. Now, how many projects? First of all, if you are a fresher, build 2 or 3 projects, but build good projects, right? 2 or 3 projects, but build good projects. I focused upon all these things a lot in a video. Go to my YouTube channel and find out a video how to crack off campus jobs, right? There is a playlist, there is a video. I released it, I think it would be my third or fourth last video. Okay. How to crack off campus jobs. In that video, it is a very long video, but in that video I have covered a section where I have told about what kind of projects should be there. I have also given you a list of projects that you can choose from, right? It will be easier for you. I have given you project ideas also. Build those projects, those are very big projects. And let me tell you, don't focus upon, in your resume, if you write 10 projects, does not matter. Don't write many projects. Only talk about small projects, 2 or 3 projects. But those projects, right, not small projects, small number of projects, less number of projects, maybe 2 or 3. But those projects should be good in technical challenges, right? The technical challenges you would have solved in those projects should be good, right? That is the most important thing. So, and now you may ask a question, what kind of technical challenges? So basically your project should be optimized. You should have done something technically challenging, right? I mean something which should be a highlight of a project, right? Maybe you would have implemented WebSockets, or maybe you would have made a very optimized React application, or maybe you are building you know some technically challenging thing. Maybe you have done some API polling, or you would have built some live chat or chatbots or integrated GPT, or so many project ideas I have already given in that video. Please do check it out. Okay. So that is it. And thank you so much for your question. It will be helpful for all the college students. Let me move to some other question. Khushi Johari asks how to be confident in interviews, get over nervousness. Also, please tell important DSA topic for interviews. Okay. The most and the favorite important topics of DSA are trees. Okay. Lots of questions are asked from trees. Second one, very a little, if you will go to good companies for interview, they will ask you dynamic programming. It is asked a lot. Not very complicated dynamic programming questions. Basic dynamic programming questions are asked a lot. Trees questions are asked a lot. Second topic, right? And and third is arrays, right? In arrays, a lot of questions can be framed. It can be two pointers, right? There is a two pointer technique. So there are two pointer technique questions which are asked a lot. And to be very honest, there is no limit to asking questions of DSA, right? It can be huge, right? So it all depends. But these are very important topics. Don't miss out trees and arrays. Most probably dynamic programming. Don't miss it, right? It is important for interviews. Now, then you can also study stack and queues, right? A stack and queues is good. Hashing is important. Hash maps, and what else? For now I can think of these topics because these are the main important topics, right? So please do that. Also, you should know how to like calculate the time complexity. Always talk about time complexity whenever you are doing DSA. Time and space complexity, if you don't know that, prepare that, because that is really very important, my dear friends. Okay. So hope you would have understood it. Thank you so much for your questions. Next thing is how to be confident in the interview. How to be confident in the interview. Go watch my video, how to crack off campus jobs. In that, it is a very long video, but in the last section of that video I covered that how to prepare for that interview day, right? I have given you tips and tricks over there, very good tips and tricks. Right now I don't want to repeat that whole big points that I mentioned, right? I would be repeating it. That in that video I have covered a lot. Go watch that video, it will be very important for you. It's all free on YouTube, right? I'm not taking any money, just go that video, right? It will be very helpful to you. The name of the video is how to crack off campus jobs, right? So that one. So Deepa Gupta asks how to keep eyesight healthy. Okay. So first of all, if you have a lot of screen time, reduce your screen time. If you can't reduce your screen time, just use these specs, right? I have a specs with me whenever I work in front of my screen. This is a blue light, right? It protects you from blue light. Okay, so there is a specs you can get even if you don't have power, right? Then you can get a lens, right? You can get a specs which is blue light, right? It avoids blue light, right? I don't know what it is known as, some technical biological term I guess for these type of glasses, but I don't know. If somebody knows, just write it down in comments. So you can use these specs. It is very helpful. It reduces strain on your eyes if you're constantly using screen a lot. Try to reduce the screen size. That is the best way. And try to take breaks also while working. So that is another good thing. And I am not a eye specialist, so I don't know much, but this is what I do. Okay, so great, 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 great. So Mohit Jain asks, experienced people React roadmap. Okay, so experienced people React roadmap means, see, when you are experienced person, I am saying if you are a senior engineer, you should know how React works behind the scenes. Just not just see. Uh, One thing is, what differentiates you from a junior developer and a senior developer. What differentiates a junior developer and a senior developer is that a senior developer knows how things work behind the scenes. A junior developer can make things work, right? If you ask a junior developer, okay, just make a button. When you click on a button, this thing should happen, right? He can code it. But a senior developer can write an optimized code for it. He exactly knows how that code is working behind the scenes. And when debugging comes into picture, senior developers is very great, very great with it. So try to improve your knowledge of React and understand how it works behind the scenes, right? That will help you get good grasp over concepts of React, and that will help you a lot, right? So there is no roadmap I have in mind, but then how can you optimize your application? How can you optimize the performance? How can you optimize the assets? How can you optimize the scripts? How can you optimize your bundlers? How can you know what happens behind the scenes in React? And then maybe you can talk about security, performance, um, and what else, right? So many other things, right? So just dive deep into React and know the internals of it. And not just React, but all the ecosystem around it is very important. Okay, so that is what you have to study, my dear friends. Great. So many questions in the chat. So many questions in the chat. First of all, tell me whether this is lagging or not. Is the stream lagging? Is the stream lagging? Okay, not lagging. Okay, thank you so much. So now Rishikesh Ranjan asks, I have 7 years of experience where I have only worked on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I was a team lead where I left touch of coding and I recently learned React. So, what to mention in resume? So, see, when you don't have good projects that you are working on in your company, then you can build your personal good projects and then put it up on resume. See, listen to me once again, all the senior folks, all the senior people, this is very important. Uh, Whenever you are building your resume and you don't have good projects from your experience, right? Suppose if you are working in a company and are not working on good projects, so try to build good projects on your side, right? And then put that on your resume and focus upon that, highlight those. You can tell the interviewer if they ask you that when did you build that project, say that I am building these projects on side, I am learning React on the side, and I have built so many good applications. I have used technical terms. Suppose I have used maybe pagination, I have built infinite scroll, maybe I have built some some challenging things in React, right? How you have increased the performance, how you have managed the security of React application. So many things you can cover, and then you can tell your interviewer, so that way it will be very helpful for you. Okay, so this is what I would suggest you. Cool, so many questions in the chat. Thank you so much. I might not be able to take everything, but I will try to take as much as I can. Okay. Namaste star is every amazing, right? Namaste everything, maybe, right? Namaste everything is amazing. I assume, right? You would have seen Namaste JavaScript, Namaste React. Thank you so much. It's all your love and support. I feel I am very fortunate as a teacher. So thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you so much for the super chat, Rakshit Arora. Thank you so much for the super chat. Career in data engineering, got a job in this role. See, I am not a data engineering expert, to be very honest. Anything that I would advise will not be fruitful for you. So really very sorry. Please ask someone who is like who has worked in data engineering role. Please, I'm really very sorry. I can't help you with this. Uh, Thank you so much. Can you resume review my resume, please? I am very sorry, Rakshit. So right. I am not. I'm using this software and it does not have a screen share option. I can't share my screen right now, and right, it will take a lot of time to review resume also. But I will do again a resume review live session. But I want to help you with resume with something. Um, Go back and check my last live stream I did where I reviewed resume of many people, and in that resume review I covered a lot of points that were missing in those resumes, and I gave the best advice for while making a resume. So follow that advice and build your resume accordingly. It will be really great, right? So that way it will be a good help for you. Apologies, I cannot review it right now. I can't share my screen over here, right? I did not set up like that, right? I have to set up a OBS and everything for that, right? I have not set up an OBS right now, so I can't share my stream right over here. Uh, Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you doing? First of all, tell me. So many questions. How are you doing? Are you doing good? How was your 2023? What are your resolutions for 2024? Have you built any New Year resolutions or not? Are you waiting for 1st January to start your resolutions? Or have you already started? Right? Write down in comments. I would love to read them up. I will love to read them up, man. Right? So let me take another question from Pratik Gaur. Sir, after completing Namaste React course, how to apply for a job in Microsoft? I applied with referral with 3 years experience. Still no reply. See, best way to apply in such big companies or bigger companies like Microsoft, Facebook, Uber, Fang, Mang, whatsoever you may call it as, all these companies, referral works very well, right? So referral is a great way. The second way to approach them is through HRs or LinkedIn. If you have a strong LinkedIn profile, then HRs might connect with you automatically, right? When I interviewed for Microsoft, the HR contacted me through LinkedIn. So that's how I got right shortlisted for Microsoft. I went for an interview. I did not join Microsoft. I got the offer, but I did not join it. But what I'm trying to say is HRs come to you if you have a strong LinkedIn profile. So make your LinkedIn profile strong. That way you can uh, HRs can reach you up. And you can also reach to the HR on LinkedIn, right? That is one more way. um, but I think you have already applied for a referral but no reply. Maybe just wait for a reply. Sometimes they take a lot of time. These big companies takes a lot of time, right? And they wait for some openings also. uh, but yes, right. um, and also, you know what, when you are applying, then check which role are you applying for. Maybe there are different roles and different teams have different roles. So don't just apply for one job profile, right? Apply. So when I say front end engineer, so there might be many front end engineer open positions. So apply for multiple of them. Don't just apply for one, because Microsoft has a lot of teams, different teams, and all the teams have their different hiring process, different hiring recruiters, different HRs, different all that, right? Different strategies. So try to apply for many roles when you are applying in that company. So that would help you. Thank you so much for your question. Let me move to another question. Is React.js enough to get a good job? See, when you are applying, when you know React.js, that means you are a front-end developer. React.js alone is enough when you talk about libraries and frameworks. Okay, so a React developer is highly demanded in market. Lot of companies hire front-end developers, and if you have good React skills, they will hire you. But not just React. When I say React, React means you should also know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then maybe some CSS frameworks, maybe Tailwind or some Material UI or something you should have worked on, right? That would any styling library, any styling framework, maybe Bootstrap, maybe Material UI, maybe Ant Design, uh, right? Whatever, maybe Tailwind, right? So along with that, you should have knowledge of React. If you also have knowledge of Redux, that is a plus point, right? So these are the things, but otherwise a pure front end role, very good, you can definitely get a job. So many jobs in React, so many jobs in React. Cool. So some people are saying it is lagging. Is it still lagging? Is it still lagging, my dear friends? I don't think so, right? I think you should check your internet connection. Thank you so much. Let me just take another question. So, someone, Radha Krishna, I have 5 years of experience working in Angular 2 Plus, thinking of changing either to Python or React.js. Your suggestions, please. Hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. Okay, so I understood your question. So, 5 years of experience, and you're working on Angular. That is really good. Thinking of changing to either Python or React. So I would suggest you, Python is not a good option. Python is in backend and it's very different than JavaScript. If you are into JavaScript stack and if you like JavaScript, then don't move away from it unless you hate JavaScript. If you hate JavaScript, then watch Namaste JavaScript. Then you will love JavaScript and will stay in JavaScript tech stack. So don't move away from JavaScript. Trust me, there is nothing inside Python which is different, right? When you are already 5 years experience, you have 5 years of experience working in Angular, that means JavaScript, then stick into it. A good move, if you really want to change, then change it to React. That is a very good alternative after Angular. Okay, so after Angular 2, go to React, but make sure you are learning the latest version of React, that is React 18. Okay, latest version of React. Don't work on older versions of React. Uh, Learn the latest version. Try to work on the latest version. Right, that is the best advice I would give you. Many more questions. So many people are spamming the chat. Please don't spam the chat. Come on. Don't spam the chat. So, yep, let me find some good question. Please don't spam the chat. Please don't spam the chat, please. So, somebody wished me Happy New Year in advance. Thank you so much and Happy New Year in advance. Wish you a great 2024, right? And hope you achieve a lot of success. Hope you rise in your career in 2024. Please, right? I would love to see you all grow. Thank you so much for wishing me Happy New Year in advance. I wish you too, right? And hope you would have had a good 2023. Okay, let us just see in the chat. Can you just write if you have what was your major achievement of 2023? Okay, let's just talk for a while. What was your major achievement of 2023? What was your major achievement? Be it in career, be it in your personal life. What was the major achievement of 2023? Tell me, right? I would love to know that. न्यू ईयर का कोई ऑफर है भैया? ओके, सो न्यू ईयर ऑफर, राइट? सो न्यू ईयर ऑफर विल कम ऑन न्यू ईयर, राइट? Okay, I will ask my marketing team. Actually, my marketing team is about to launch an offer on Namaste React, right? It will be there, right, on New Year. Don't you worry. Okay, okay. So, talking about the achievements, Manas says won 3 hackathons. Congratulations, Manas, right? Amazing. Your course was my achievement. Thank you so much, Shreyansh. Your course was my achievement. Thank you so much. I don't have a CS degree, but I have 3 great projects: e commerce, social media web app, my own web app. Yes, you can get a job. Definitely can get a job. You just have to prove yourself, right? Build good projects and you can get a job. Uh, okay. Somebody sent a super. How do you compare Hitesh Chaudhary's React and yours? Come on, dude, right? Hitesh Chaudhary is my brother, right? We are very good friends. Hitesh Chaudhary is a very good friend of mine, right? Uh, I think just a day before I was talking to him on WhatsApp, right? We both discuss a lot, right? We are very good friends. Uh, Comparing Hitesh Chaudhary's React and my React, it is I don't even I have not actually seen his React course or playlist or whatsoever, right? I have not seen it. I don't know how he teaches, but I know he's a great teacher. I don't compare. See, never compare two teachers. Hitesh Chaudhary, me, don't compare neither Hitesh Chaudhary, neither some other person who is teaching, right? Don't compare two teachers. This is what I would like to say. Everybody has their own vibe, right? Some people like to learn from Hitesh more than me, or some people like to learn from both of us. It's up to you whom you want to learn with. When you learn online, you can choose your own teachers. That is the best thing, right? So choose your teachers. By the way, I love Hitesh Chaudhary, right? He's a very good friend of mine. He's a brother to me, right? He's such an amazing person. Cool. So another achievement is moving from testing to front end development. Great. All the people who are watching this from some other background moving to front end, this is an inspiration, right? Moving from testing to front end, this is an inspiration, isn't it? See, people right now among us inside the chat are moving from testing to front end. What are your excuses? You can do it too. Come on. Don't you worry. Next question. I worked as a backend developer in Salesforce Commerce Cloud, want to learn React, but I'm too bad in UI design. Try it. Nobody will become very good in UI on the first day. You have to try it. You have to give your best effort, Milan. You have to give your best effort. Are you ready to give your best effort? You have to give your best effort and you will be able to do it, man. Right? There's nothing which is stopping you. Okay. And please do that. The more you code, the better you become. And today, you don't even have to write css in traditional way. You can use Tailwind, you can use so many other libraries, framework, this that, right? It has become just easier and easier using flex boxes and all, right? Designing has become very easy, man. Maybe take a course or maybe just follow someone on YouTube, watch some tutorials, you will get it, right? Slowly you will get it. Don't you worry. Okay. All the best. Let's take another question. Finished Namaste JS and Namaste React, created many projects in 2024, in 2023, man. How did you create a project in 2024? I am already employed as a tester, so no hurry for me. Gonna buy your system design course also. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the shout out. So happy to see my students, right, of Namaste JS and Namaste React. Happy students, actually, right? And thank you so much for the super chat, man, right? I mean, it's a really great thing, right? I love all my students. I love when I see them growing and wish you the best for 2024 and keep building great projects. And as you said, um, okay, you are saying will create many projects in 2024. Please create more projects. Please develop your skills and grow even more. Okay. So, all the best, Lakshman. All the best, Lakshman. Okay. Let's move to another question. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Akshay. I am having 5 years of experience. I have worked in Next.js 14, React, Tailwind, Java Spring Boot. Can you help me by just defining the roadmap for interview preparation? PS, I love your videos. Thank you so much for that sweet uh, appreciation for my videos. Thank you so much. Witty insights. So, as you said, that you have a 5 years of experience. You already know Next.js, you already know React, you already know Tailwind for styling, you already have backend experience also for Java Spring Boot. Why are you not able to prepare for interviews? Come on, right? You just have to, see, as I said, you are a 5 years of experience engineer. You already are at a stage where you will have to apply for senior engineer roles. When you go for a senior engineer role, so the companies expect you a little to be good at your what your leadership skills, a little bit of leadership skills maybe, uh, but much more knowledge of overall systems rather than just small pieces of projects. Okay, can you be a team lead? Can you lead a project? Right, those things are also essential. And you have to, when you apply for interviews, you will also have to prepare for system design in front end. Right, front end system design round will be there, where you will be asked to, suppose the question can be something like, can you have a front end system design of Instagram? Can you build a front end system design of something like Bookmyshow? Can you build a front end system design of something like Zeroda? Right? So, something like this. So, prepare for system design, prepare for your JavaScript fundamentals, prepare for web technologies in general, right? How web works, how browsers work, what happens behind the scenes, right? All these things you should know. And then, yes, this is what it is. So, system design, JavaScript, roadmap. Sometimes some companies can also ask basics of DSA, right? So, a little bit of DSA. These are the things you should prepare. And let me tell you that, okay, while you are preparing, also start applying for jobs, and then start giving interviews. The more interviews you will give, the more confidence you will get. Okay, so that is the best approach for you. Let's move to some other question. Okay, you have a very soothing, captive voice which makes Namaste React learning so easy and interesting. Thank you so much, Sakshi. Thank you so much. You are the first person in my life who has complimented for my voice. I myself don't like my voice, but then you are saying that I have soothing and captive voice. Thank you so much, right? Thank you so much. It's a very big compliment for me. Okay, so when I edit my videos, I can't even watch my own videos, right? I just get fed up to hear myself. But you are saying that I have a soothing voice. Come on, thank you so much, Sakshi, for a nice compliment, and thank you so much. uh, Now let us just move to some other question. Okay, so many questions in the chat. It is so tough to select also. Thank you so much for the super chat, Kuldeep Singh Shekhawat. Thank you so much. Somebody said, how can we get a remote job as a fresher? First of all, go 3 4 videos back. I have released a video which is known as how to get an off campus job as a fresher. Okay, off campus job as a fresher. Watch that video. I have given so many advices: how to prepare your resume, how to apply for jobs, what projects to make. I have also given you project ideas in that video. Go, that video is a little long. I think it's a 1.5 2 hours video, but it will be worth it. It will be a, it can be a life changing video for you. Trust me. Just watch that video. It will be very helpful for you, man. Very helpful. Thank you. Let's move to another question. Thank you so for the super chat, Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert, nice name, man. Nice name. So, hey, I'm a front end dev. I know Neax, Next.js and backend as well. 2 years of experience and learning system design, but failing to even get interviews, even reply from recruiters, HR, and failing in interviews. Okay, so. Okay, so Next.js, backend, you have 2 years of experience. You are learning system design also. What is stopping you from getting failing to get into interviews? Maybe your resume is not great. Focus on your, see, if you're not, if you have some skills, your resume might be lacking in some places. Or second thing could be you are not applying enough. Apply to a lot of jobs. If you are from tier 2 tier 3 college, suppose if you are working in industry, 2 years of experience, maybe you are not working in a very renowned top rated company, right? You are working in a normal company which nobody knows about. So when you don't have brand names in your resume, right, either you have a branded college or you have a branded company, then it becomes a little easier for you to get shortlisted, right? Let me tell you my example. When I started, right, I used to work in a startup, so nobody used to shortlist me. When I joined Paytm, right, after Paytm came into my resume, then I started getting a lot of calls and lot of shortlisting from the recruiters, because everybody knows Paytm. So sometimes brand names matter, right? In that case, I know it's very sad, but then that's how the world is, right? People get attracted to these brands. But don't worry, if you don't have a brand name with you, then you will have to apply a lot. You apply to as many companies as you can, on LinkedIn, on angel.co, on Wellfound, right? Angel.co is now Wellfind, and so many. Insta Hire is also one platform. Apply to as many jobs as you can, right? And what you will have to do is you will have to apply with a very strong resume. When I say a strong resume, the projects in your resume should stand out. The You should have the code pushed to GitHub. You should have live demo links in your resume. You should have your GitHub looking good. Then apply. Your chances, just your resume should be so good that HR is reading it. They should be convinced that you are a really great developer. Okay, so get your resume shortlisted and apply for as many jobs as you can. Two major important things I would like to share with you. Okay, so this was it, Mr. Robot. Let's move on to some other question. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ishwar. 2 years of experience. I made server side rendering app without Next.js using only React. Okay, render to string. Nice. And I made a deployed micro frontend app in React. Will these be help in my resume interview or obsolete? No, it's not obsolete. If you have done something really cool, this is a very cool thing to do, right? You have built server SSR in React. That's a really good thing. Put it up in your resume, highlight it. Whenever you go to the interview, just tell that you have implemented something. Just because something is outdated does not mean that it was not challenging enough. Let me repeat it once again for everybody. If something is outdated, that does not mean it is not good enough. If you were working in PHP 4 years back, you can still write it. And if you have solved something really good in PHP, then still people will appreciate you, right? Today, there are very less projects which are being newly built in PHP, right? I don't hate PHP. Sorry, right? I don't want PHP community to hate me. But what I am saying is that PHP is not used in new projects now, but that does not mean that you will not write PHP in your resume if you have worked it, right? So if you have done something technically challenging previously, write it. Does not mean if the technology has been obsolete or not, right? Don't think about that. Because it was technically challenging, you did it. It's a very good thing. Respect for you, man, right? Respect for you. Please do that. So let's take some other questions. Some people are asking, जॉब सर्च कहां से करें? सो आप प्लीज जाइए, एक वीडियो मैंने बनाया है, हाउ टू क्रैक ऑफ कैंपस जॉब्स, उसको सर्च करिए ऋषभ, एंड वहां से देखिए, आपको बहुत कुछ मिलेगा उस वीडियो में. होप दिस हेल्प्स. Now Shaisab says, JS machine round, how to clear project should I make? Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's asking about tips for machine coding round, right? So when you have a machine coding round in JavaScript, you are asked to build a project, a small mini application in 1 hour or 1.5 hours. Okay. So, practice a lot. when you are going for machine coding round, practice matters a lot because you are running out of time. You will only have 1 hour and you will have to build something working. So the more you will practice at home, the better you will do in your interview. Try to make small applications. Try to find out machine coding round questions. So some questions are maybe build a carousel using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? You must have seen that image carousel, right? Left, right, something like that. Maybe the interviewer can ask you to build a search bar, right? You have a search bar on the Google search. When you type on something in it, so there is a drop down and search suggestions that come up, right? That can be a very good machine coding round of interview question, right? In the interview, right? Another question what I can think of, maybe a basic application, right? Something like e-commerce website, just the UI of it, right? Not the full-fledged e-commerce website. Maybe the interviewer wants to give you an API and will want you to make an API call, get the data, and show some cards on the UI, something like that, right? Interviewer can ask you to make this. Maybe the interviewer can ask you to make something like a Google Calendar kind of thing on the UI, right? So that can be one question. One more machine coding round of interview is that maybe you can be asked to build a uh, Trello kind of a board, right? Have you seen Trello task manager kind of board? Something like this, right? So many things can be asked to be made in machine coding round of interview. So prepare for it. The more you will practice to write code at your home, the better you will do in your interview. That is the uh, good thing, right? So please do that. Thank you so much. So my throat is gone. I have been speaking since a lot of time. I will take a few more questions, right? It has been 50 minutes. I am speaking. The code Kshetra. I am a React developer, 1.5 years of experience with 3.6 LPA. Is it good? Now, in episode 2 of Namaste React, the thing is, I like this of your curiosity you put me in. First of all, thank you so much that you have started your learning journey with Namaste React. Please upgrade yourself. Please honestly learn everything. Build good projects that will give you much more confidence. Now, coming back to your first question, you are having 1.5 years of experience and you have a package of 3.6 LPA. That is low, right? If you ask me honestly, I am being very honest and transparent with you. That package is really less. If you have 1.5 years of experience, you deserve more. Learn, learn React.js, learn, have good skills, apply for jobs, and you will definitely get a package more than that. Definitely. It is not a good package at 1.5 years of experience. No, it's not a good package. Okay. So try more, try harder. You can get much more good package. Assuming, suppose if you get a job in next 3-4 months, maybe when you have 2 years of experience, you can easily get a job more than 6 LPA for sure, right? Not less than 6 LPA you should be asking for. Okay. So try to get that. All the best for your job search, and keep watching Namaste React and keep learning properly. Make your own notes while you learn. The best way to learn from Namaste React is make your own notes along with me. You know how I teach you in the classes and then I ask you to pause the video and code along? So always code along. Keep a notebook and pen with you and keep making down notes. That will be very helpful. And please make good big projects. Okay. So that's one good thing. Now, let us just take another question. Let's take, oh my God, so many questions in the chat. Uh, how to make a strong LinkedIn profile? How to make a strong LinkedIn profile? I think I should make one video on making a strong LinkedIn profile. Okay. See, first thing, basic thing I would tell you today in this video, fill as much as you can and start becoming active on LinkedIn. When I say active, you have to, whenever you see good post in your feed, like them, right? Share them, talk about it, right? Put down comments. When the LinkedIn will see that you are a very frequent user and then you engage a lot with their content, so LinkedIn will automatically consider you to push your profile ahead, right? See, I'll tell you a question. Okay, I'll ask you a question, not tell you. I'll ask you a question. One question is, suppose you were the you were developing a LinkedIn algorithm. Would you promote more active users or less active users? Definitely, the answer is more active users, isn't it? Right? If you are uh, building LinkedIn algorithm, you would promote more active users. So again, right, the same thing LinkedIn has implemented. The more active you are on LinkedIn, the better your profile will be promoted. Got it? So when I say promoted profile, that means that suppose if you like a lot of comments, if you comment down, if you engage with people, if you post on LinkedIn, then your profile gets highlighted a lot, right? So that is a great hack. So be active on LinkedIn. I know a lot of people, they just open LinkedIn, scroll through the feed, close, right? Those people are dead people on LinkedIn. They don't interact, they don't do anything on LinkedIn. I don't know why, but please do that. Please share, like, comment. I ask you, right? Just interact with good posts. So that way, LinkedIn will also try to promote your profile, and then try to fill everything in your LinkedIn profile, in your job description, in your about section, in your project section, write projects, in your experience section, mention what projects you are working on, what skills you have. That skill section you have, right, add all those skills. I think you can add 50 skills. So add as many skills as you can, right? Because LinkedIn will, whenever a recruiter is searching for jobs, or maybe somebody is searching for React developers, if you have React JS in your skills, then high chances that you will be shown in the search feed. So do that. These are small hacks. Hope everybody will understand that, right? Just a minute, just a minute. I am just give me 1 minute, right? Mm. I will rejoin the chat in a minute, right? Just a minute. I will rejoin the chat. Just give me 2 minutes. Cool. So I am back. I am back, my dear friends. I am back. Okay. So just a moment, right? I was just checking. I got a message. So I was just checking that. Thank you so much for so many comments. Did you like the video yet? Did you like the video yet? Right? I don't see a lot of people liking the video. Why don't you like the video? Right? So many viewers live, but the likes are very less. Please like the video if you are watching this. Please, 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 at least you can give a like, right? So thank you so much for liking it. Let's move to another question. Hi Akshay, 3 years back I watched your videos and got into lead software engineering role where I learned so much that right now I am a technical lead managing 2 teams. This is a token of thanks from my side for your help. Thank you so much, Kanav Sharma. Right, for your super chat. See, more than the super chat, your comment made my day. Such a beautiful comment to end my day, Kanav. Wish you all the best in your career. And as you said, right, 3 years back, you watched my video and you got into a lead software role. I am feeling so proud of myself as a teacher and proud of you that I have got such a student that who had something good and he's doing something really good in their career. you know as a teacher, I feel very, very, very proud when I see my students reaching greater heights, doing really good things in the industry, rising good in their career, helping other people, leading teams, right? It's such an honor for me. I'm always so grateful to the God, right? I'm a very firm believer in God. I'm a very religious person. So I am so happy. I feel so happy for you and wish you the best for your 2024, and keep rising, keep making me proud. And thank you so much, man. Right? I mean, thank you so much. Right? Such a great thing to read. Uh, right before this new year ends, and you really made my day, man. Right? I love these comments. A lot of people think that Akshay might not read the messages and might not know, or maybe Akshay is getting so many messages, why should I send the messages? But trust me, whenever I get a message from my student who has achieved something in their career, maybe they have won a hackathon, they have got a new job, they have, just like your message like this, I always feel so happy. It's such a happy moment for me, right? uh, Such a happy thing. Thank you so much, thank you so much, man. Right? Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for being a nice student for me, and thank you so much. I love to teach such students. Can you review my portfolio? Where do I send it? Please, Mr. Robot, I cannot review your portfolio right now. Uh, as I said, right, I don't have an option to share my screen right now. I'm not on OBS or somewhere, right? So the streaming software is not there properly aligned. So we'll review some other day. So now the Perry says, what are your 2024 plans? Will you come up with more courses? Definitely. Now I am a full-time teacher. I want to teach so many things, man. I am always short of time. There are so many things which I want to do. I am planning to do. Right. Recently, in 2023, I was busy in building a tech platform. Right. The namastedev.com. That is a new platform that we are building. We will be building more good features into it. It is all for front end developers. All the front end developers come to namastedev.com, join that, and learn from there. Right? That is the major source. I am building that. And yep, I will be coming up with many new courses, and I will be bringing few more good teachers from the industry, amazing teachers from the industry, not just me. They will also be teaching you, because see, I can only teach enough, right? And I only have limited time. So I will take help from those teachers. I will bring courses along with me. One such course you will soon see on our platform, and hope you would like it. And that's how we will go ahead. We will be bringing more courses, right? Don't you worry. I am here to teach you, and I just love teaching. I'm not stopping that anytime soon. So now let us move to next question. Tinku Maji, why didn't you teach DOM in your Namaste JS series? Is DOM not needed? Should I move to your React.js course just after completing your Namaste? So first question, why did you not teach DOM? I want to teach. It's not that it's not important. It is needed. It is very important, very crucial thing when you are doing front end. DOM is very important thing. Why I did not cover is because uh, I was making Namaste JavaScript is mostly around the internals and behind the scenes of JavaScript, right? I am only covering the essential topics. DOM is something which I would like to cover, maybe cover in future. It is a very important thing. But right now, I was trying to cover functional programming. See, JavaScript is huge. So I want to dive deep into the JavaScript concept first. So that is what I was doing, right? So the other question is, should I move to your React.js course just after completing Namaste JavaScript? Yes. Not even completing Namaste JavaScript. If you have basic understanding of JavaScript, how to write for loop inside JavaScript, how to basically write basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you know what is variable, you know what is if-else conditions, you can start learning Namaste React. That's a prerequisite. That's it. Basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You don't even have to cover full of Namaste JavaScript. But if you have covered whole Namaste JavaScript, all the episodes that I have till today, that is good enough. You won't need anything else. Just just the basics of HTML. I think HTML you would already know. And then you don't even need CSS. I teach a lot of Tailwind CSS in my project itself, right? In Namaste React, I have also already covered just basics of HTML, and then Namaste JavaScript. That's enough. And but you should know the basics of programming, right? It's not that somebody who does not know ABC of programming just join Namaste React, then I can't help you, right? So do that. Also, let me tell you that we offer a 7-day refund policy, 7-day no questions asked refund, right? So try it out, right? Some people have doubt that whether the course will be good or not, right? Whether Namaste React will be good or not. Just go purchase it, start watching it. If you don't like, within 7 days take all your money back. I don't want to take your money, man. If you, if you don't like the course content, take your money back. We have a 7-day money back guarantee, right? So take your money back within 7 days. And why not, right? What is stopping you to learn from Namaste React, right? Take it, right? Watch it, and then if you don't like it, just take your money back, right? uh, that's all I can say, right? I have held you enough. If you want to see the course curriculum, go to the website of Namaste React. Just see the course curriculum, and yes, I think that's all I want to say. Moving on to next question. Money RSG, thank you for the super chat. Hello Akshay, I have been working as a backend engineer with 8 years of IT experience, including data engineering. I have recently developed an interest in exploring frontend, inspired by you and Hitesh Chaudhary. Thank you so much. I am so happy that you are inspired by me and Hitesh. And You are having a 8 years of experience in backend. I love to see such people with 8 years of experience still motivated to learn something new. Maybe it is front end or something else. So happy to welcome you as a part of our front end community. So yep, man, happy to see you here, and keep learning. Wish you all the best for your 2024 and new projects that you are going to build. Go ahead, learn it, and try to build good projects, right? You would love it. You would enjoy, you would enjoy uh, coming into front end, right? You would enjoy it, right? Please do that. Build some projects. Cool. Let's move to some other question. Please don't spam the chat. Come on, right? Spamming. And did you like the video? Did you like the video yet? Just like this live stream. Send me a like, right? uh, so many people watching, but very less likes. Why is the likes count so low, right? Please like the video. I will take few more questions, and then we will end this chat, okay? Let's take two more questions, okay? It has been 1 hour already since I am talking, okay? Hi, sir. I am from non CS background. I like to code. I completed HTML, CSS, and JavaScript through your videos. I am interested in what I am doing. Am I eligible for a developer role? See, just learning HTML and CSS and JavaScript might not be the best way, because see, companies expect you a little more. If you are a front end developer, companies expect you to have some knowledge of any library or framework, be it Angular, be it React, be it Vue, be it Next.js, be it anything, right? But a little more than HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, so learn React. Maybe if you are a new developer, try to learn React. Maybe Tailwind, but React would be also good, right? Try to learn React, build some good projects, then you will be able to apply for jobs, right? And then there is a high chances of getting you a job, right? Just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript fundamentals might not be enough, to be very honest, if you ask me today, for a front end developer role. If you want to go in backend or something, then prepare data structure. That is a major thing, right? Thank you so much. Someone says daily dose of gaming. Bhai tum St. Jude se pade ho. I don't know if you remember me from school. I don't know your name for sure, daily dose of gaming, but let me tell you, I have studied from St. Jude School, Dehradun, and uh, it's such a happy thing, right? My school is very close to my house. Whenever I pass by from my school, I always remember, okay, I was a kid, I used to study in St. Jude School, Dehradun. Uh, Such good memories there. I don't know who you are, man, right? I mean, I think I might know you, right? Just tell me your name. Daily dose of gaming. What is your name? Nostalgia. Nostalgic moment. St. Jude School, right? It was a nice one. Uh, cool. So let me take few more question. Cinema lover says, how effective is contributing to open source? Really, really good. See, today in today's world, if you have social proof of work, then you will be preferred by companies, then you will be appreciated. You should have social proof of work. When I say social proof of work, open source contribution is one such social proof of work. Got it? So suppose if you because you can't fake it, right? If there is code that you have committed on GitHub, your GitHub repository shows that. If you have open source contribution, your GitHub graph is green, anybody can see, go to your GitHub profile and see that you are hardworking, then why not? It will stand you out from other engineers, right? You will be a better engineer, you will get better opportunities, right? Companies will prefer you if you have contributed to open source. It is effective. Open source is a really good thing if you can do it. Problem is that when you contribute to open source, a lot of developers, they try to change the readme files, they try to change the spelling errors. I'm not saying that is bad, you should do that, but try to do meaningful contributions. And some people also ask me, should I do so many, how many contributions should I do? Number of contribution does not matter. Good big chunk of contribution matters. Suppose if you have done raise just 3 4 PRs, right, in a month, that is also enough. But though that code should be really good, right? So that is one such thing. Lot of companies hire, right, when you just go and contribute to their repositories. If they see that you are really good, your written code is helpful for them, they also hire you, right? So try to do that, right? And it is very much effective. Even when you are not looking out for job, try to contribute to open source. It just um, it will be very helpful in many ways, right? Please. Now somebody is saying, please bring Namaste Angular. So see, to be very honest, right, I have not thought about Namaste Angular. Why? Because first of all, it's been so many years I haven't coded in Angular. I don't even know the recent development, right? Whatever new features have come inside Angular, right? I honestly don't know it. So I am not sure if I will bring Namaste Angular very soon. Maybe I get some other teacher, a good Angular teacher who can teach Angular, Namaste Angular, right? I might get that. But right now, I am not thinking about making an Angular course because I myself don't know it, right? And there are so many more topics I want to cover before I move to Angular. I'm being very transparent here. I am not planning to make any Angular course in 2024. This is what I feel today. I might bring it up, I don't know myself, right? But right now I don't have any plans for making an Angular course. Okay. So okay, let me take another question. Cool. One more question. Let me take one or two more questions and then we will end this. It is already very long. Hey Akshay, thank you so much for Namaste JavaScript. I have learned a lot from your videos. Now I am trying to teach people JavaScript as well. What advice do you have for me as a new YouTuber? First of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Decoding, whatever the name is, decode coding. Okay, decode coding. Okay, so decode coding. First of all, thank you so much for being a teacher. Today in this world, I feel we need lot more great teachers. Thank you so much that you are choosing to come on YouTube and teach, right? Being a YouTuber is not easy. if you even have tried doing it or you are trying doing it, I wish you all the best. Please do that. Any tips for a new YouTuber that build technical good videos where people learn? I have seen a lot of YouTubers who start by teaching people. Like, when I say teaching, make more teaching videos, make more videos where you code and show, right? I have seen a lot of users start making those technical videos, and then slowly they move towards non-technical videos and doing podcast and all that stuff. I'm not saying that is bad, but I would say that there are very less YouTubers who are making good content. Focus upon quality and good hardcore content. That is what will take you long, right? On my channel I have very less videos, but I have got a lot of love for Namaste JavaScript. uh, Please go ahead and teach that, right? I mean, there is so much to teach. And congratulations and thank you so much for being a teacher, right? uh, I just love people. I just love meeting people who teaches, right? Uh, Great thing, man. Right? I have huge respect for all the teachers. Let me take one last question. Okay, one last question. Thank you so much, super chat, Shishir. Right? Hi Akshay, love your live streams, advice, videos, Namaste React course, basically everything. Thank you so much. Love you, man. Love you, Shishir. I am experienced in React. How much time will it take to complete? I am experienced in React. How much time will it take to complete starting it today? Okay, so I think he is starting with Namaste React. Are you starting with Namaste React, Shishir? I did not understand your question properly. But yes, if you are starting today and you are starting with Namaste React, then see, it all depends on how much time you can give. If you can give every day 5 6 hours, right? I'm just saying, right? 5 6. See, I think the course content is around 50 hours, I guess, right? So 50 hours is a huge time. So every day, I'm just assuming every day you even watch 1 hour and you code along, right? Giving 2 3 hours every day, 1 or 2 months is good enough time. But if you are interested to fast forward that thing, in 1 month you can become good in React. 1 month with practice, giving a lot of time, you can become good at React. Okay, 1 month is a aggressive timeline, but you can become good at React in 1 month, right? But if you are starting very new, if you are a new coder, if you are not that experienced, then it might take you 3 months, right? 2 to 3 months to get decent at React, right? uh, right, so go ahead, do that, right? Wish you all the best. But as I see that I think you are an experienced developer, you know a little bit of React already, then it will take you lesser time, right? So it all depends upon your pace, your learning capacity, how much time you are ready to devote, right? How committed you are, how much are you practicing, right? So it all depends upon that. So I think thank you so much everyone for this live, right? I have already taken a lot of questions. I think this is good enough for today. And we are ending this year. So wish you all the best for the upcoming new year. I might not be able to do a live tomorrow. I was thinking that okay, I will do a live stream during New Year, right? uh, but I don't think, right, I don't want to do that, right? In the midnight, right? It would be too late. I don't want to wake up very late in the morning in New Year, right? I want to wake up early in New Year, so I will sleep on time. I am not a party person, to be very honest. I am not a party person. So right, so I don't generally party. Some people are asking, what do you do on New Year? I don't have any New Year plans. I was thinking of doing a live stream midnight in New Year. But then I think if I will do a live stream, then it will be very late to sleep. I don't want to wake up late on New Year. Okay, so I will not be doing live stream. So wish you all a very happy New Year, right? And we'll meet you in the next year with a lot more videos, lot more live streams, lot more question and answer sessions like this one. And thank you so much for watching. But before going from this live, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon if you haven't already. Come on. When I will come live next time, then you will get a reminder. If I will launch a new video, you will get a reminder. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon. That bell icon is important, right? And like the video. Yaar. If you will give like to my video, it is a huge motivation for me to, right, bring more, come up more. And that is all I wanted to say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for wishing me a happy new year. And I also wish you a happy new year in 2024 in advance. And I think we will meet you. I will meet you in the next year. And let me tell you, I have already recorded a video for this keyword. I will be releasing it soon. This keyword was the most asked topic in YouTube comments. Whenever you comment down on my videos, right, I love to read them. I get ideas from them, and I also get to know what videos you want, right, and I prioritize them. So in Namaste React, the next video will be on this keyword. So study from that video, and I think your new year will start with the this keyword video. So please watch it whenever it is released. I will try to release it tomorrow itself. If not tomorrow, then day after tomorrow, but this is what I will release. Okay. Thank you so much. And happy new year in advance. And good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay. So, so many questions here. Please don't ask me more questions here. Please, please, please. And let us just find it. Good night. And thank you so much for joining in. Okay. So, see you tomorrow. Not tomorrow, maybe in some other live. Whenever I get time, I will try to do more lives, but I will make more YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye. See you very soon. Thanks for staying so long with me, watching me, and bye bye. Bye bye. So, bye bye, simple learning. Bye bye. Good night, everyone. Okay. And before you end, go hit that like button. Okay. Bye bye. Akshay, see you next year. See you next year. Somebody is saying, asking again and again, please say something about Namaste Backend. So, Namaste Backend, Arun Singh. I will not be bringing Namaste Backend. Most probably, Namaste Node.js is that I would try to cover. I will maybe try to make Node.js plus MongoDB. Right? Hope you got the answer. I will bring it very soon, next year for sure. Right? Just give me a few months. I will bring it up. Bye bye. Bye bye, cinema lover. Happy New Year, Kanav Sharma. Happy New Year and bye bye, Anubhav Das. Anubhav Das. Sorry. Yep. Sorry, no more questions, Mayank. That's it. Amit Maurya says, love you, sir. Love you, Amit. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Amit. Right. Bye bye, Ashish. Bye bye, Harvinder. Good night. See you very soon. I'm ending the live stream now.